Hello there, my name is Lewis Pitcher and welcome back to another video. Before I get into this week's video, I just want to firstly apologise that there wasn't a video last week. After recording the video, editing it and rewatching it the day of the upload, I really just wasn't happy with the content and I needed to make a couple of videos before that one for it to make sense. That's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and get a video out this Wednesday to make up for it. So this video will be the first part, Wednesday will be the second part, and then the next one will be the third part, and basically it's all going to do with credit, your credit score, and how you can build good credit. So with that said, let's hop on with the video. So you must be wondering, what is credit? So credit is the ability to borrow or access money, goods or services with the understanding that you're going to pay it back later. Some prime examples, credit cards, PayPal credit, mortgages, car loans, car insurance, repayments. They're just a way of basically making things a bit more manageable for some people, and credit isn't always a bad thing, which I'll get on later in the video. But how it works is lender, merchants and service providers, also known as creditors, grant credit based on the confidence that you'll be trusted to pay it back later on in time. Along with that, there is obviously a service charge, which is known as interest, which is how they make money. The better your credit score, the lower the interest, and the better it is for you, and worse it is for them. Basically, they make a lot of money off the people that are most likely not to pay it back as well. But we're gonna get into good credit score and bad credit, like good credit and bad credit, later on in the video. But yeah, that's basically how credit is determined, based on how trusted you are at paying back a certain amount of money over time. So we'll hop on now and get to what is good credit. So good credit is, how you'd use good credit is basically you'd use the loaned amount of money to make you more money than what it costs to pay the interest. So a prime example is a mortgage. So I believe once you own 2 houses within the UK, on the 3rd house you own, you can then start renting it out. So that means you could get a buy-to-let mortgage, which means you're getting a mortgage to rent out. And let's say the standard mortgage rate is 3%, which I think is about between 3 and 4 at the UK, 3 and 4% in the UK at the minute. Let's say you have to pay a service back of 3%, plus obviously your initial deposit, which is included in the mortgage. So you got 3%, you got to pay back every month. But then if you can rent it out and make 15%, you're making 12% profit a month. You're using other people's money to make you more money. Like, to me, that's just good credit. Like, and that's what everyone says. When you start leveraging other people's money to make you more money, that's how you get rich. You know, the people that are going out there buying their houses, wholesome for 200k and then renting them out, okay, they're asset rich but cash flow poor. And I'd rather have a residual income every month for doing very little work. So if you think you're making 12% profit a month, and at the start of the year all you've got to do is sign a contract, get someone to sign, it's like find someone to move in and sign a contract, you're making 12% a month for doing very little work. Obviously there is maintenance costs that come in the process, but you tackle them as you come, and I believe people should have a backup fund. Like, when you have good credit, you understand finances and you'll always have a pool of money for emergency situations, I believe. So that is what good credit is, leveraging other people and the bank's money to make you more money. And there's many ways you can do this. I do it within forex trading. I leverage a lot, almost all my money. It allows you to make a lot of money with very little capital. And that's the same with mortgages. Obviously you need 2 houses first, but after that, it's easy going. So bad credit is when you're buying unnecessary items using other people's money. So for example, you get a credit card. I think the standard credit card when you turn 18 is you'll get a loan of £1,200 with about 25 to 40% interest rates, which is quite high, through the roof to be 18-year-old. And if you haven't been taught about credit and finances, you're coming out of school, out of your A levels, out of college, and all of a sudden you've got access to credit cards that are giving you £1,200. You're like, oh, can I go out and buy? And then this is where it comes in, like uni students fall into all the time, but buying designer clothes, and all that kind of stuff that you don't really need. It's just a want, and you don't have the funds to be able to pay it back. So this is going to be detrimental to your credit score, and it's just going to drop. Basically, if you keep taking credit and not paying it back, your credit score is not only going to drop, and your credit could get revoked, but you're going to be left with a fat amount of debt you're going to have to pay off. You know, if you can get 4 credit cards for £1,200 and you go and max them out, and then you know you haven't got a source of income to max them out to £4,800 you've got to pay back. You know, just there. And this is why it's important to understand that you need to use credit in a way to build your credit score, make you money, not just go out and max everything out. You know, and that's where this video comes in. You know, it's not taught in the school. The financial system is not taught in schools, you know, in economics or anything like that. You build an understanding, but I believe to truly make a life-changing amount of money, you need to understand the finances of credit. You know, everything we do is credit. So I'll give you a little advice on how to get your credit score built up in this video, and that's by smashing the like button down below. No, but seriously, the next video will be about how to build a credit score, and just smashing the like button will help me push to the recommended page and, you know, get this video out there for others. I haven't really got anything motivational to say this week. Obviously in the UK and Europe, the countries are opening back up because of the coronavirus, so I just want to wish you all to go out and enjoy yourself a bit, but obviously stay safe. Staying safe is the most important thing. We don't want another wave, and I know, you know, we all think it's impossible, but everyone becomes ignorant to it, and it could well happen. So that's it for this week's video. I'm sorry it's short, but I wanted to split it up into 3 topics so it's more manageable to take in. So anyway, so click the like button down below, and the subscribe button of course, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next week.